Gotta let you know what's going on. Shit, I be thinking about. You feel me? Look.
On the back of that, women doing amazing things.
Cooking up.
WNBA is going crazy. I'm gonna run down some numbers for you. I don't know if you know these numbers or not. So to this point in the season, they are.
And I'm gonna live time Google these numbers.
500% more jersey sales than they had at this time last year. 1,000% more player specific merch sales. So to put that in, not even Terrence Howard's math, but to put that in math, we got they're selling 5 times the amount of jerseys they were selling, 10 times the amount of player specific merch that they were this time last year. And you got Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese as number 1 and 2 in the league in jersey sales. So that's your 2 rookies. That's
beautiful.
That's your Magic and Bird.
That's
your W. That's your era, I guess. This is their first year, so
it's the beginning of an era.
All right, but let's talk some more numbers. Just the beginning. Let's talk some more numbers. This All-Star game, WNBA All-Star game, was the most watched in WNBA history. 3.3 million viewers. The one before that was 1.3 million viewers, and that was back in 2003.
Damn.
And that game had people such as Cheryl Swoops, Cynthia Cooper, Lisa Leslie, Rebecca Lobo,
Dawn might have hooped that.
Dawn Staley.
Yeah, it was
like Becky Hammond's first All-Star game.
Yikes, Becky Hammond is the coach of the Aces now.
That's how far back that goes. This is a 21-year gap, and this happened in year 1 of this new revolution. Oh, let's get into some more numbers.
Talk to him.
They just signed a new broadcasting deal for $2.2 billion. I'm gonna tell you what that means for them over the next 11 years.
Extension.
Previously, $60 million per year was given to them off the broadcasting deal. With this new deal, $200 million a year is going to be given to them off the broadcasting alone. So that means these contracts should be a little bit better.
Contracts about to go crazy.
You know what I mean? They're not happy about it though. They're saying they should be worth more. Now, I'm not going to get in their business, but I'm going to say, you got to crawl before you walk. Got to crawl before you walk.
I mean, I can't knock it because it's one of those things where, hey, we see it. Like, we've been telling y'all, and now that we've gotten here, we was trying to tell y'all we was going to be here now. So now listen to us and give us more break because it's only going to continue to grow.
But I would argue, hey, this is our first year seeing these numbers from you guys. Let's see you do this consecutively. And then from there, we can talk. And then also, I'm sure the NBA is trying to get some chicken back. Because the NBA still owns the majority of the WNBA. And they've been flipping the, footing the bill for them, so to speak. So they're like, all right, cool. We'll see how y'all work this out. We'll get our money. Once we get our money back, maybe the next deal, we'll make sure y'all get a little bit more. And we'll go from there. But hopefully, y'all go above and beyond. And y'all get all this chicken. And now we could really be 2 separate leagues at that point, and really get it cracking.
Gotta be fire.
You know what I mean?
And they're actually on a break right now. Like this year, the Olympic years is kind of trippy because they take that break. So I kind of hate it, but the women's national team is going to get.
That's the thing. So the national team goes crazy, even more so than the men's team. They're still blowing out teams crazy because the women's game apparently internationally hasn't caught up to the women's game in basketball the way the men's game.
Well, the gap ain't as far. I'm sorry, the gap isn't.
The gap hasn't closed.
The gap isn't
closed. Because they're still blowing on every team by 30, 40 in the women's game, whereas the men, they just beat South Sudan by 1 point.
Fighting. I think that's kind of a play to the dramatics.
I hope not, where they got to make a last second shot, and if they miss it, they lose. But if they really that good that they can do that, then I guess. Well, I don't want to see that shit in the actual Olympics, though. I want to see them dogging teams if they're capable of such.
I feel like they might be, but if not, watch the W. The
I'll point to South Sudan or everybody gassing about how there's no indoor, hooping or.
They're building I think Luau Dang was doing something.
He's building there first.
Yeah, they're just starting to get facilities.
Yeah, but my thing would be, that's a dangerous fucking team. They can maybe have no indoor hooping.
They with the shit.
Yeah.
They on y'all ass.
That's crazy.
It'd be cool to see what they doing if they qualify. I'm not sure because I haven't seen all the
I don't know how that's going to work out for them. Yeah. I don't know if they like that.
France looks scary, not to get too far away from the dub, though. But yeah, it looks like they've gotten the marketing going now. I think with
this is what you want to do. This is what I was supposed to do a little earlier in the year with Angel, with Caitlyn. You want to get that ball rolling. Then you got Juju coming in. You got Paige Bucher coming in on the back end of that. You want to have that shit cracking for them. And
you still got the Aces. Granted, all the new talent's fire, but the Aces is talking three-peat energy. Like this shit.
Yeah, but we ain't care about the Aces.
Shit.
We ain't. But now
that's where you lose me.
No. You care about it. But I'm saying the surge in viewership, they didn't care about. But now that you got Caitlyn and now that you got Angel, it's like, all right, maybe I'll see. And the Aces are playing. Okay. Now that they're here, like it's like.
And shout out to Arike and Wumake. I hope I said her name right. She went nuts in the All-Star game.
I didn't watch it, but I heard
Came
about
out cooking. Like it was one of those. I was playing a game and watching it at the same time, and I heard my wife getting hype, and I just kept glancing over, and she was getting bucket. So, yeah, it's a lot of talent now out there. Even a chick that everybody was up in arms about because she pushed Caitlyn Clark early in the year.
Oh, she go crazy. Kennedy Carter.
Yes, she's a buck.
Kennedy Carter. Yeah.
They showed her. I saw a clip of. I want to say the women's national team or former members were talking like they played like one of the little exhibition games, and she was on the team and she was busting their ass.
Yeah.
So it's good to see that she's getting a different lens put on her game outside of her just pushing.
I haven't heard anything else about that.
Well, she's cooking though.
No, about that push.
About the push.
Yeah, so that's good.
I'm glad
she let her game. She let her game talk for herself. Like she's like the leading scorer on that team that Angel Reese is on, Chicago Sky.
Angel's going nuts with the double-doubles.
She had the most double-doubles in league history.
I'm pretty sure she's going to start a new one, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, shout out to the WNBA, man.
And Caitlyn Clark had the first triple-double for a rookie ever in WNBA history.
That's fire.
So, shout out to her for that. And she got the most assists in WNBA history.
I was going to say, I know a lot of their records sound like, it's kind of crazy hearing like these records being broken, but the WNBA hasn't really been around.
Like 25 years.
Yeah, so it's still records to be, you know what I mean?
I'd have liked for them shits to be a little higher, but now we're getting them at a level now, I guess, where it's like, okay, that's a little bit more impressive to me. Like 19 assists is tough.
And I'm not going to hold you, not to get too, but the next class, like that Page class, and there's some hoopers coming into, it's going to be all right. It's going to be fun to see the game continue to grow on both sides, women's college basketball and the WNBA. Yeah, I'm tapping in. I need an Aces jersey. I need a Jessica Carter Aces jersey. If y'all could,
well, go ahead and add to the
If y'all could reach out to the Aces organization on my behalf and tell them, shoot us some jerseys.
Go ahead and make sure that merch surge continues throughout the season, because it's just a halfway point. So these are the numbers for halfway. 500% more than last season, 1,000% more than last season at this point.
And I don't know like the particulars. I know they have more. What's the word I'm looking for? Sponsors on their jerseys. So I don't know like who Nike, WNBA, who's officially doing it, but when they start going even crazier with the jerseys, like it's so much shit that they can do from a marketing standpoint now that they've got eyes on them. Like I would like to see just like plays on old uniforms. Like shout out to the Comets, even though the team doesn't actually exist. Like maybe
I think they were talking about bringing that team back actually.
Bringing somebody wearing a Comet themed jersey.
I don't know how you get rid of a team that won that many championships in a row.
Crazy, and I don't know where they moved to so that lineage still exists, because it's kind of like the Thunder with the Sonics. Like the Supersonics history is tied to the Thunder. So like Gary Payton's stats and all that. Like I don't know where they lie.
Y'all give me knowledge on that.
And let us know.
But again, shout out to the WNBA. Let us know what you think in the comments. Let us know if you're impressed with what they've been doing so far this season. Let us know if you've been watching all along, or who your favorite player is if you have one. And again, just a big shout out, not to be so biased, but shout out to Caitlyn Clark and shout out to Angel Reese.
Shout out to Asia Wilson.
There you go.
Yeah, listen, I like Asia Wilson. Man.
Cool.